Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SimCity 4 Part 7. My name's SmileyMK and we're back at Watermouth. Okay, in the last episode we started this farming area, which we are going to complete and expand in this episode. We also finished the road network briefly, just with this little bit here. Nothing really special there. I did manage to download some bush lots and some nice trees and some other stuff so we can do all the detailing around the farm. And that's what I'm probably going to do, a bit of that in this episode as well. But first, and also I downloaded some more houses. I've downloaded a lot of RCI BATs whilst I was looking for all the nice detail places, things to detail the farms. So, maybe if I get rid of some of these, replace them, we might see a few more of the new houses turning up. I'm not going to hold my breath. There's street lights on there. Oh, shouldn't be. Oh well. Let's put another one there. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be the same houses again, unfortunately. But first, whilst we wait for those to redevelop, let's turn our attention to this tunnel. Now, I got a comment on my last video saying that this fence could be extended over the tunnel mouth. Now, I thought that this was going to be difficult because if I wanted to make this fence overhang, this is Max's prop, so I would have had to find the model file, strip it out, see if I could find some offset property to make it overhang. That was too difficult, but then I realised that you can make a prop overhang a little bit on the lot editor. Basically, as long as the centre, as long as the centre of the prop, which in this case is the middle of the fence, is within the lot boundaries, the lot editor will let you save the lot. So you can get half a tile of overhang. And so, that's what I did. And I also changed the on slope property, so we won't get those weird sticky outy fences. Where's numlock? There it is. I didn't actually want numlock. What I wanted was Control X slot pop. Learning to spell will be useful here. So we go to lot plop, see if I can find my fence slots. Should be around here somewhere. Mesh fence, single catenary plus right overhang. Press home. Okay, you can see here that we've got the standard Max's prop, and we've got another prop that overhangs half the tile. So, despite what I said in response to that comment, we can have the fences continuing over the tunnel, which I think is a very nice thing to do, to have. Just need to neaten up a little bit. Right overhang, and I made a left overhang a lot to cover the gaps. Simple lot editor job, nothing fancy. We'll do a masterclass video on it in the future. And there you go. I agree, it does look a lot better with the fence running over the top. Looks pretty good actually. Did I? What the? Okay. Pretty sure a car isn't supposed to just randomly disappear and then reappear here. And apparently seemed to be going a lot faster than it should have been for a road like this, but okay, we'll go with it. It's a game. That tunnel actually looks really good. Let's turn our attention to detailing the farm. Now, I did see a lot Actually, this is a ploughed field, so if we go to... No, I don't want to pause it. If we go to here, you'll see I've downloaded a few more MMPs. Where's the tractor? I swear I had a tractor MMP here. Might be at the bottom. Lost on my road signs. Where the hell is the tractor? I swear I had a tractor prop. Which would be perfect for the industrial areas. The harvester. I suppose we could pretend it's a tractor. What's this? What fast forward? Okay, maybe I don't have a tractor. I did on my old laptop. Never mind. Yeah, we don't have it. Never mind. What we can do is, I go into my parks menu. What I wanted to do is I wanted a nice little gate here. Turn this little awkward corner, not mind my cursor, into a little field. It's like almost like an extension of this farm. Maybe like a ploughed area here and then a field here full of cows and stuff. And I'd say that someone has made a nice little gate lot that we can use. Just need to find it. Which is no mean feat. Plugins folder is, the parks menu especially is infamous in many ways. What's this? Ploughed field, 1 by 1. Let's have a look. Oh yes! Oh yes! Can use this as an extension of the farm. I think we will do that instead of having grass, because that makes a bit more sense. See if I can find this gate lot first. We'll come back to that. That's nice to know. It's going to be right at the bottom, isn't it? No? Oh, don't tell me I can't find it. This is just going to be 45 minutes of me scrolling through my parks menu, isn't it? This video. Sorry, guys, but, well. Where the bloody hell is it? Might be in a different menu, who knows? I think it must be in a different menu. What's all this? Canal stuff. Let's have a look at landmark. Let's have a look at some other menus. Come on. Scrolling, keep scrolling. Try water. Yes, this. Yeah, that. There we go. Found it. I just need to find the gate piece, if I can. 2 times gate left. How does that look? A bit difficult to see because... Yep, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Actually maybe not. I think I really want it on the other side. That's better. So then this can be like a track of some sort. What Or should it be? It's going to make this into like a grass track. It's like a track. Is there much point with a ploughed field? I'm trying to think what ploughed fields look like. Whether... Yeah, it's like grass around the outside, isn't it? So... Yeah, I think we'll want a gate of some sort. No, that's the wrong side. Come on. Perfect. Can we have another look at all these curves? What's this? 2x curve left. Might. And then we're going to extend this down to the street, which would be quite nice. This is like a lotted version of the fence MMPs that I've got. I think I should probably use those instead. So I'll be a bit more flexible with the grass. No, too far. Keep going. Okay, should be around here somewhere. There we go. So to diagonal left probably is what we want. Let's have the grid on. Yep, perfect. Looks fantastic. Just get another orthogonal piece to line it up. I think there's a slight gap there, but meh. Just rotate the camera so... Yeah, there is a gap there. It's actually quite irritating. Quite noticeable. Now that extends to the fence of the transformer. Can we move this over a little bit? There you go, I think that looks pretty good. I like how the fence continues to the road. And that's very, very nice. Or should it continue to the road? That's what we really want here, is like a diagonal bit going up. In which case we don't really want this fence, we want a different fence. Want the diagonal fence that goes in the middle. Come on. Good. Good. And a little bit up maybe. Too far. It's not in line. Let's try that again. There we go. It's close enough. Oh dear God. It's horrendously out of line. Suppose that's... don't like this. I want the fence to be in line. Yeah, that's good. That's good. There's a gap there which we need to correct. Get a little bit further. Yeah, that'll do, I suppose. Looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's just add an extra bit of fence in here. Along the road. Oh god. No, 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 that will never do. Got this little 3-metre fence which we... I was about to say a 3-metre fence would be a bit more suited to it, but yeah, we can't place it here because there's these trees in the way. So we're going to have to... or you use a lot instead. Could just use a diagonal fence now that I think about it. That'll probably do. That'll do. It's alright. It's nice and clean. Let's place a few more of them ploughed farm lots, which I really like the look of. Nice if they had a diagonal version. Oops. Zoom in a bit crazy there. Stick with one by one. Can we not have diagonal lots? That'd be really, really nice. Nah. Could probably make one. Perhaps I could definitely make one. Wouldn't be difficult. I think this is barley, isn't it? Okay. You turn numlock off. Get my menu back. So I can query this. Yeah, it's barley. Right, now what to do with this bit? Let's... I think what I want here is like a little track. Maybe even just like a little bit of grass. Closely cut grass. Let's have a look at... let's have a look. That'll do, I suppose. And fill in a little bit of ugly dirt track around the outside for like the tractors and stuff. Like a darker dirt path in the middle. Actually, I don't really like this. what I really want here is like, I have to redo all these fences, but so I think what I really want here is like a grass, dirt track around grass, if that makes sense. It's the wrong way. It's confusing. Should be gate right. Yeah, I don't mind the gate being open. Do mind it looking like that though. It's not how farm gates look in the UK. That's better. Let's just replace the fences. Do a couple of dirt tracks around the outside. To represent like tractor tracks, if that makes sense. Okay. That's fine. We fill in some of the dirt type. Make the ploughed field look a little more consistent across the diagonal. Just fill in this area. I'm sure it's a tactical use of the dirt path. Some grass will take care of the rest. So this maybe. Yeah, like a dark layer and then a see how bad this looks. It's just a bit of a mess, isn't it? Maybe do the grass first and then have the... and have like the tyre tracks around it. We'll see how that works. That'll do. Acceptable. Then we need... I'll probably leave these tiles black. Just so I can work on this texture. Getting a diagonal version of this texture installed. And made. We can do that, then the farm should look good. Let's see if I can make this look a bit better. Just add a bit of light grass here to represent This bit of path will be walked over a bit more. Just fill this area with a bit of darker grass. Try that, see how that works. It's not going to work, is it? I know what I'll do. We stick with some like grassy bush texture. We'll put bushes here. Put some grass around the outside. That should look pretty decent. Yeah, nice, better looking gate than that. That'll probably do. Yeah, that'll do. Just place the fences again. I know this is a bit annoying, but details matter. I'll probably do the rest of this off camera, but it's like crazy detailing off camera. I want to make this a bit lighter because I want to simulate it being walked on. Maybe for this one, actually, where's the bush? Let's find the bush first. Just want to have the bushes evergreen, that's what I want. I want to have some bush around the outside. That'll look quite nice. And some more here. And on the other side. Oops, don't want it over the path. This creates a nice little farm-like atmosphere. You tend to see a lot of bushes around farms. Might put a tree or two in here. Comes the one I liked. Linden. That's in the road. That's in the road, and there's now I have to rebuild all that again, which is annoying. But I'll not have to do that. Go back. Diagonal. That'll do. It's decent enough. Put the tree down first, probably. Make sure we get that right. Linden's evergreen. It's not on the road, would be nice. We're going to have to be a little careful about this. That'll do. That's what I wanted. Oh, hello. So we've got some actual proper houses over here. I'll look at those in a minute. So I've built this fence again. Does that look good? Let me just move it up a bit. There we go, that's perfect. Finish up with some bushes. Shall we look at those houses? I'd like a 2x2 lot, really. But, oh well. Maybe when they start growing in the actual city, we might be able to do it. Can I go a stage further? Can I have the fence going all the way around here? We'll see. Well, I'm liking the look of this. I really am. Assuming if we stick a few trees. I think it's the Fagus that I like. Can stick a couple of trees in here. Quite nice. Just to fill in the, oh yeah. There we go, big trees. Be careful, don't want it to look too uniform. We'll just place these first, and then I'll probably add a few of those, more of those lindens. Yeah, that's fine, as long as it's not in the road. No, can't do anything about that. A couple more lindens in here as well, just to break up the uniformity. That should do. I'm quite conscious of time. Should point out, if this seems obsessive to you, then it probably is, but we want to make it look good. Oh dear. It's well out of line. Terrible. It's acceptable enough. Just a couple more of those Faguses down. Okay. Trying to make this as varied as possible, within reason. Lindens. Oh crap, I didn't want the seasonal ones. Ah! Let's go all the way down again, aren't I? I'm gonna get so many dislikes for this video, it's not even funny. And another big tree there. And then a linden or two. Get it right. Evergreen. Perfect. That is brilliant. And just a couple more Fagus trees at the bottom here. Break up some. Just don't want it to look uniform. To finish off, let's just add some bushes, or replace the bushes that we demolished. A bit more accurate. Fill in some gaps. We could have done a little bit better. Some bush around there. Get it really nice. Let's finish off with some grass cover. Need to be careful with this. Okay, not to go too far. Seems to work. Just doing single clicks. Fill in the rest. Or if we missed a spot or two, because we can fix that. Some of this lighter grass gives us a little more variety, a little bit more depth of colour. And we were trying to make this look interesting, as well as realistic. Making it look blocky and horrible. Trying to think of what I managed to do. Looks alright. Just touch up a bit of dark clover in places. Lighten up a bit here. We can add a bit of light. That'd be nice. Okay, then over here I want to hide these god-awful poles. Well, not the poles, the base of the poles. That's what I really want to hide. And I like to do that with this thicker grass. I think the bases of the poles look rather unsightly, so I try to cover them as best I can. So we've done a pretty good job of hiding it completely. This one was always going to be a bit tougher, but oh well. It's bloody gorgeous. It's probably one of the best scenes I've ever made. Okay, fill this area up. Okay. Let's just do the same for the other side. Oh crap, they don't line up. Oh well. Assume we got bent out of place or something. That'll be my excuse. Shall delete this and this. Just mark out the border. Of the dark. Clover grass. Where are we? Yeah, we'll definitely need to touch that up a bit. Just get that grass right into that cavity. For want of a better word. What I'll do is I'll make this, I'll see if we can find a better texture. See if I can make like a half ploughed texture. That'll be what I'm aiming for here. It'll still just be grass, or maybe transparent. Yeah, just make it into like an overlay texture, shouldn't be too difficult. To find the texture in the first place, but that's part of the fun. And some of the grass, especially around the path. Let's just get rid of the grid. I'm going to try and break up some of this monot. Get it as non-uniform as possible. I've said that a few times already, I know. But it's important. So we'll subtract some MPs as well. There we go. And there you go. Well, can I say that looks bloody amazing? Maybe I can just touch it up a bit. Clover grass there to finish off. Brilliant. I've gone on a bit. I've basically spent 40 minutes doing this. I think you agree it's worth it. It's been worth the effort. Still a long time to spend detailing a tiny little area. I'll do the rest of the detailing off camera, but now you have an idea of how we're going to detail our farms. An attractive mix of dark and light. Actually, can we go one better? Can we add in a few bushes here? Be quite nice. Just to demarcate the area. There you go, now you have a walkway. It's clearly marked off. There you go, that looks quite good. It's very good actually. To finish off, don't want to bore you with any more detailing, but we're going to have to wait a little bit for the grass airstrip. That'll be somewhere over here. I think it'll take up about this much room. So in the meantime, should we fill the gap with a few more farms? Now, this whole area will be dedicated to the grass airfield. Mark out an area for the grass, the access road for the grass airstrip to go. We'll build it once I've downloaded all the once I've installed AC's functional airports and downloaded the rather extensive dependency list. Suppose that'll do. Doesn't need much more doing to it. Sure, because this is quite an important route. Maybe just top it up. A quick bit of turning lane. Where's the tulip pieces? A bit of turn lane there. And that'll probably do. Just put that back to road. There we go. Just mark that off. This will be a farm. This will just lead to the airstrip and we won't do anything with it. I want a street connection here. May put another farm. May put another small farm in here just to bridge the power gap. But if I do that, yep, that will be powered. So I'll put in another small farm there just to bridge the power gap. Quickly do this street connection. And no. Go to gravel road. Extend it over the city type boundary. Connect up. Let's finish off. Pause the game before you. Don't want this to go too far. We'll probably do. It'll be a long thin farm. Fill this area. This can be one farm. And this can be one farm. And this area will be filled up with a grass airstrip, so let's quickly water up. Hopefully it'll develop. At the end of the video, that'd be quite nice. Go down to the end. Give this area a bit of water. So when we do build the airfield, it doesn't complain. It doesn't start moaning at us. It does look good, doesn't it? Alright, well, I was gonna fill this area with farms, so I'll probably leave that to the next episode because I've been going on for a bit of time. Would like these to develop, but I'm sure they will eventually. Hang on, let me just... Oh, they can stay as they are. Yeah, I'm gonna call that an episode. Right, I will do all this detailing off camera. I'll finish up this ploughed field off camera. This will probably have to stay as it is because I couldn't find diagonal fields for this. I'll work on this, see if I can make this diagonal as well. Do all the detailing off camera because you saw enough of that. It took us over half an hour just to do this tiny little bit. That's game lag, which can only mean one thing. This is developing rather nicely, so let me quickly put in the houses. One here, and one here. Yeah, I'll do all the tidying up off camera. So yeah, that's SimCity 4 Part 7. Didn't do much. Built a few farms and spent a lot of time doing detail, but next episode all this will be detailed. We'll be ready to build the grass airstrip, fill in the rest of this area with farmland, and maybe, just maybe, start work on a bit of development down here. This will probably be open field down here until we get to the suburban area, and we'll go from there. So, thank you very much for watching. This has been SimCity 4 Part 7. I have been Smiley MK, and I will see you next time. Goodbye for now.